What's up guys, it's me again with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to BTS's HARDSHIPS. They've come from a lot, man. Like, they honestly never expected the success that they've gotten at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and do this reaction, man. Like, I'm very impressed with where they are right now, as far as their influence and the amount of money they're making and the impact they have on everybody's lives. So hopefully this is just as good as the Who is BTS video, and we'll go from there, guys. But boom, let's do this. This is made to remind us that even though we go through all these hardships, they never stop fighting for their dreams. Never give up is really a thing. There's no success without hardship. Struggles will lead to strength. Already this is like really good. Oh, his name is XLS. Rapper disrespected. Girls for wearing makeup. Telling they're on the right path, but straight away. Not considered real rap hip-hop artists.
What? Oh, shut the front door. Come on.
여자같이 입고 다니는 게 여자는.
I hate this so much.
They're being cut from broadcasts? What the fuck? Yo, Suga's been battling depression? What the fuck? They're accused of copying the schoolboy concept from Boy. Suga came out after another huge release their schoolboy concept. Antis trended kick out J-Hope BTS on Twitter, calling Job ugly and untalented. So huge that friend Tony Jones so what's going on and tweeted, any adjustments to any BTS members would be one of the biggest mistakes in history. Each member is needed and talented. Jin stepped in by telling homies to cheer up, and all of them were going to listen. Damn, dude. J-Hope, you're perfect, bro. Like, that's why armies are so like. That's why they're so like amazing, I guess. It's pretty fucking awesome. Sajaegi is when a company buys albums in large quantities to inflate the official numbers. Big Hit Entertainment countered these statements, arguing Big Hit Entertainment doesn't have the resources to do such a thing. That is true. Big Hit and BTS struggled financially. All 7 of the boys shared one room. They couldn't afford certain sets and props to hire actors. They had the managers act and use their cars for props. There in May, V was criticized for alleged rudeness towards another group. He sang Big Bang's Loser during their acceptance speech. Okay, that's not a big deal. V posted on Twitter shortly after the broadcast. These 3 songs are ones I listen to every day before going to sleep, and they're really good, so it became a habit that the lyrics came out of my mouth after receiving the trophy. I love you guys, you're really cool. Towards Big Bang. Damn, why are they doing him so dirty? BTS abruptly stopped their concert, Red Bullet in New York. due to the death threats towards RM. RM has also received another death threat for their show in Mexico on July 29th. Why? Antis started accusing BTS for misogyny because of their song lyrics, dislike of contempt or ingrained prejudice against women, misogyny. This brought them anxiety and caused RM to be depressed. RM got depressed? I worry a lot when I write lyrics. I read a lot of newspapers and books to study social phenomena. After I finish writing lyrics, I get experts such as a professor, a woman studies to objectively examine the lyrics. Are you serious, bruh? Antis accused them of plagiarism and slandered BTS. Oh, who the fuck is Antis? They claimed they copied another. Damn. Accusations of plagiarism continued from copying features and concepts. And copying another group's concept for photo cards being done for the basket. Who the fuck is Antis? And it trended #1 in Korea. Everyone in the media saw this, including BTS themselves. Came out for a choose your own. So to work hard. Enthusiasm, effort, have no power. They're gonna sabotage the BTS comeback by turning a new hashtag. Yo, damn, armies are really in this bitch. This is crazy. Hey. Shout out to the armies, man. They make a heartbreaking confession.
저희 할머니가 4부제였어요. 40부제. 그래서 처음으로 할머니한테 언급하고 나갔어요.
Bro, I figured they would start saying shit like that. They started jokes and sending death threats to V. Finally took action. They released a formal statement about taking legal actions regarding malicious rumors, false statements, and personal attacks against BTS. BTS members have been experiencing difficulties with rumors and malicious comments for a long time, so we have decided to firmly handle this. Damn. Later that month, BTS won their first Zasan Grand Prize Award. Hey. They won Artist of the Year at the MAMA. People claimed they didn't, creating posts showing proof, which sparked the arguments between fandoms. Controversy. thanks tour. Death threats were made against BTS. And their target was Jimin. What? They could address this threat and increase security around the venues. Summer 2017. Fans from another group were outraged with the results during the 2017 MAMA. They filed a petition under the Blue House. They request abolish Mnet's MAMA for unfairness when it comes to vote. They thought it deserved Artist of the Year instead of BTS. Yo, their fans are fucking strong. I thought XXXTentacion's fans were pretty out there. Holy shit! Overcoming hardships, man. Between the motivation and determination. We are where we are today because BTS and Big Hit never gave up. They never gave up on themselves or on Army. Army never gave up on BTS. So thank you. That's fucking crazy, man. Let's continue to work and create more happy memories together. Bruh. What the fuck? Yo, like, what the fuck? So, guys, that was fucking crazy. I had no idea that any of that stuff happened to them. I mean, I knew a lot of it happened, some of the stuff that happened to them, but there's a lot of new information in this video because I did watch Who Is BTS and I saw like the From Nobodies to Legends and stuff, and they did go through a lot, but I had no idea there were like hate groups pretty much targeting them and stuff like that. And I honestly did not understand the gravity of the Army's impact on BTS, and that's why they actually thanked them. They weren't just doing that as like kind of a statement to just casually throw out there. Like they literally, like the Army's like literally saved their asses like hardcore. Like they so you have like I'm not sure if you guys have watched this show on Netflix called Black Mirror, but I feel like they should make an episode kind of like addressing this. Maybe not using BTS, but using a group that's similar to them. Like a group that's trying to make it and stuff like that, and like they have a big social media following, everybody's dedicated to them, and then there's like, you know, big companies that would normally shut down any upcoming artists and stuff. It was almost like playing whack-a-mole with the big companies. Like, no, we're gonna keep everybody down and we're only gonna promote who we want to promote. But it's crazy because I feel like in the special that I think Netflix should do, they should have that group have a fan base so powerful that no matter like what those companies do, the fans are basically a shield to like those artists that are being bashed, and then basically the artists' rights to success because of their fan base. And that's exactly what has happened to BTS. So it's amazing that they've made it this far and stuff, and then they are now in a position of like dominance pretty much right now. Like, they're dominating right now the industry, and it's crazy. It is so crazy. And I know for them, they like probably wake up every day and think about it. They're like, damn, like this is nuts. Like we actually made it and stuff. I mean, they're probably used to it now, but still, as I mentioned in like my previous videos, guys, like if you guys are having trouble with, you know, motivation and stuff, just know that every night that you spend sleeping, or every moment that you spend relaxing, somebody else is out there working. Somebody else is out there getting money. Somebody else is out there doing their thing so they can get ahead of you, you know? And also, for every positive thing you do, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to be sending negative energy your way and trying to shut that down, because nobody wants to see positivity. Nobody wants to see elevation. Nobody wants to see self healing and stuff. Basically, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that, because think about it. Like, you watch the news, you see like a bunch of positive shit going on, right? You don't want to watch that. You want to watch things that are catchy, like, oh, airplane crashes into you know, Trade Center or whatever. That's more of an appealing title than you know, world peace was declared today. That is, you know, the prior title I addressed is a lot more, you know, catchy than world peace. You know, it's unfortunate because our society is driven off of fear, intimidation, and negative vibes, basically. And you know, it's unfortunate that it has to be that way, but it doesn't have to be that way. You know, you guys can take steps forward and rise above and be the better person and help people out. And I feel like armies, right, they don't only support just BTS. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, just like anybody else, right, like, you'd be a fan of Jay-Z and like have a bunch of other artists that you support, right? But I feel like the people who are a part of, like, I mean, of like the army movement, right, like, they're definitely they're like super, I guess, like, altruistic is the word, like very selfless, and they definitely help a lot with the shaming that would have normally destroyed BTS without their fandom, right? Like, it's just 7 members. I mean, they can keep gassing each other up and, you know, uplifting each other, but when you have that many people attacking you, especially a lot of people with power and money attacking you like that, and you have no fan base, it's impossible almost to make it in that industry. Now, because of their fans and stuff, like, they were able to overcome all that and, you know, rise above and everything. And obviously, like, the backing from their company as well, they did everything in their power to make sure that they were taken care of, and they're still taken care of to this day. So it is crazy. It is definitely crazy. Now I understand why the fan base is as strong as it is, and it makes a lot of sense. And, you know, coming from me to you guys, I say it all the time, but if you guys have anything that you are doing in your lives right now that you're dedicated to, you will make it. I promise you, you will make it as long as you keep going at it. You don't stop. You keep you keep going. You keep grinding. I tell people this all the time too. You will not succeed without failing. You need to fail first. Now don't go seeking failure, but you will fail. You will fail when you go out there. You're gonna try your hardest. You could, like, let's say you want to be a sculptor, right? You sculpt the biggest statue, biggest, best, most detailed statue you've ever sculpted in your entire life, and it breaks. Like, it shatters into a million pieces, and you're like, that took me 2 years to create. So I think I'll just give up because all my energy was wasted. Don't give up. Try again. Now you have all the experience that it took for those 2 years to build that perfect statue. You can use those skills to build a better statue in half the time. So it's things like that, very discouraging things that happen. And now imagine that statue you've spent building for 2 years, right? That shatters in a million pieces. And then imagine somebody talking shit about it. They're like, oh, it only shattered because you didn't use the right material. You're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to people. People want you to be on their level. Nobody wants to see anybody else succeed because the world is full of haters. So you need to take it into account that nobody is really out there to support you like that. I mean, not nobody, but a lot of people don't want you to succeed because it's just, people hate. It's like a human instinct. People hate on people that succeed, and what we can do to change that is doing differently, supporting the people around us, and, you know, in turn the support will come to you. So whatever you're doing with your life, you will make it. You will make it as long as you try. Just make sure you try and you don't give up, because never give up is not a cheesy phrase that people see on the internet all the time. Like, that's literally how you succeed. You have to fall on your face, you have to get fucked up, you have to get drugged through the mud, through the dirt, all that, and you look at where you get to, like at the end of the road. And the end of the road is infinite. But once you make it to your destination of success and you keep going from there, you'll look back and say, hey, I made it here because I didn't give up. Somebody believed in me along the way, somebody encouraged me along the way, and it was all because I decided not to give up on myself. So it starts with self-love. It starts with, you know, sending positive energy and positive vibes into the world and stuff like that. And I really take that to heart a lot. So this was definitely a dope video, guys, and thank you so much for experiencing this with me. And hopefully you guys can drop some more suggestions in the comments down below, because that was definitely eye-opening for sure. And it gets me going every time I see stuff like this. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time.